Well, I don't think he's going to throw first turn because he's going to want to build a hand if I know him well, and he knows that it's fairly stupid for Lum to attack versus. So I'm going to go with the opening throw. If we went for the attack, not going to bluff that. No point. We got 10 in fairly early. He knows that that's really annoying for Lum. That won't power up just yet. I'll save it for triples or maybe even quadruples. Gonna try and get a blackjack versus queen because I know he likes to spam Q versus Lum because obviously Lum cannot outspeed it. Nah. I see what he's doing here. He's trying to make me basically waste cards. So, it's not very useful.
Who's up the Lum? Yeah, very nice, Mad King.
I still don't think he has anything worth throwing on yet. So I'm going to go with the block.
Even though he's hidden it quite well.
While his throws are quite powerful, it's not something that he wants to use unless he can properly capitalise on it, because he can quite easily run out.
You see now, Lum's starting to build like a couple of jacks, and with roll the dice, Lum can get his face cards back. Well, is it face cards or is it just?
It's face cards.
Yeah, face cards. And in terms of like actual stats, it works out to be like nearly 50% of the time he'll get it back. So playing face cards and then hoping to get roll the dice isn't actually a bad strategy, but as you can tell, it's a bit unreliable. So can you tell us what you're thinking right now, Blinky?
I'm thinking that at the moment he's still going to be mostly attacking, but I'm still going to keep with the blocks. He may just block as well. I don't really want to risk the attack because in the end I only get a little bit of chip, but the potential to lose quite a bit of damage just isn't worth it. I've got queen, but queen isn't really that good in this matchup. I really want to be saving up for multiple aces or kings, or maybe even two queens if I can get it off a dodge, but I'll go with the third block. Well, yeah, third block in a row now, I think it is.
3 is the magic number.
3 is the magic number.
Could you explain what that means, Blinky?
A lot of people like to change their option on the third turn. Most people will not expect someone to use the option that third time, so they'll probably try to counter the other two main options. So he also went for the block. I think he's going for similar stuff without letting me build up cards very easily.
He looks like he just wants to get rid of that 10, so he's going to play it till the end. Really, he's going to wait for you to throw it, so you can build a nice hand and get rid of that T.
In the end, 110 on his own isn't actually that threatening. It's when he builds up to. Yeah, there's the queen that I was expecting sometime.
Yeah, so for bad players, 3 is the magic number. For good players, 4 is the magic number.
Exactly. Well, we've got 10 here, which is quite useful, but in order to get a real setup, I'd need to sacrifice too much of my hand. It's not really worth it.
So could you tell us some of the easiest setups for Poker Flourish with Lum?
Most of them involve aces. You do aces into pretty much anything. If not, you can also do throws, which is quite useful actually, because if you land a 10 throw, you can potentially get 40 damage in one turn, which is quite good.
And you can see Jaina there's really fishing for Lum's fastest attacks, which she will still beat. So she's willing to just throw that queen and those queens and aces out all day long, and just buy them back for cheap, and then hit confirm them into big damage.
Something worth noting is that if you block the queen, it's far more beneficial for you, because obviously he's doing more damage to himself. So
again, that's playing on with getting this life lead on Jaina, because she burns herself. She runs out of options quickly.
I still only really have doubles. I'm really not wanting to power up. I've got a Joker there. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to save it for classic unstable powers. I actually think he's going to try and be sneaky here a little, but I'm actually going to try a cheap throw, because I know that he's got 15 cards. He's going to start to play around a bit more. he likes queening me. It's really annoying.
Good players. Good players will do things 3 times in a row, and he's done that queen 3 times in a row.
He's putting the 10 out now. Still not that far off in terms of life, so it's not too bad. He's getting aces. Good fun. Oh, look at those. Right. I think he's going to start having unstable power now. I'm going to waste a little first just to see if he does a dodge.
I think at this stage he'd probably dodge anyway, just to plant that seed of doubt. 1 card for fear is great value.
I'm actually going to try a cheap throw again, because I think he's going to think that the throw is just so stupid, and so obviously he wouldn't want to hit my he always does that. It's so annoying.
Again, just abusing that queen, because it will beat any of his attacks and get hit confirming it. Doesn't need to use the ace until he needs to put him into a bad situation.
I use the 6 throw there because obviously I'm trying to save up my 8 potential poke flourishes. And also 6 throw, well obviously a throw is a throw, be quite useful. I don't want to, especially with that speed, I don't really feel like it's needed as much. You just get to abuse a 7 for power rather than throws. Other throws are generally more threatening. He's only got 110 in discard. I'm actually going to try a dodge. This is going to be the time he throws me. I know it is, but just like that feeling that always comes to you. Because I've got 2 things now. Yeah, there we go.
What we've actually seen is 3 is a magic number in cycles, where Blinky is blocked a few times and thrown only to hit a queen. Then he's blocked a few times and hit the queen again, and now on the 3rd cycle he's tried to dodge and he's been thrown. So 3 works in so many ways.
Yeah, I'm now at 18 life compared to 60. I'm going to be honest, I'm not liking my odds.
It's hard to recover from a
I got 3 jacks, that's pretty quite useful.
life disadvantage here. What do you think your options are now? What do you think you've got to do?
I've really got to get out as much damage as possible, really. I'm going to fire those jacks in a minute, because that is 2 aces. 2 aces nice. I don't think he's going to... I'm not too sure if he's going to throw again, because obviously it would be the logical just for me to sit back and do not much. With blocks and dodges, especially now that he's got his 10.
Then again, like that, if he were to throw again and you were to capitalise on with an attack, he can do a fair bit of damage.
I'm actually going to go with a high risk with the 7. My face cards aren't really that useful. If he's going to attack, he's going to beat me, so I'm going to try and maximize anything I can.
Oh, and he's
dodge.
He's looking for that unstable power. Now's probably the time to use that Joker.
That would be the common thing, but the thing is, if I lose that Joker, I'm pretty much screwed later game. But I'm going to get bluffed with a 2, see if he's going to go with a cheaper option.
No, he's done it.
He's gone for the aces. Yeah, that's one.
Fortunately, it's very hard for that matchup when Jaina gets her queens and aces so early.
This isn't a very nice matchup for them, I don't think. I got destroyed early game, and it showed. Early game is everything in this.